So, hey, y'all, hey, and welcome to another session of Meditations with Marigny. So, this morning I was trying to do a quick video with you guys. I was trying to do it as I was driving in. I had my phone off position. There was too many distractions going on. But I wanted to reach out to you today because, we haven't really connected because of the fact that I've been working on school and things of that sort, and I've been missing you guys. And so I want to reconnect, but I really just wanted to hop on today because I know many of you have been following my journey as far as me, and I want to turn this down so you guys don't get that noise. But you've been following my journey with me as I've stepped out on faith and I'm leaving higher ed and I'm going back into the classroom. And before I go into that, I want to say, if you've been following me, I want you to click like. I would love for you to share this with a friend, and I would love for you to subscribe. When you click like when you first come onto the page, it helps the algorithms that YouTube will then help to push your videos forward. So I thank you all for anyone that is actually doing that whenever you come in. I'm appreciative of it. But right quick, I want to talk about taking the leap of faith. And I want to talk about it from a perspective that if you've been following my journey, if you haven't, you can go back and look at a couple of my videos where I'm speaking about trust God. I think that's the title of them, over maybe the past 3 weeks to a month. And I want to talk about the leap of faith. So this morning I am getting ready to attend the new employees orientation. And I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm looking forward to the journey because I love teaching. So, to get in there with the students and to, be able to capitalize on their minds and help to pour into them like that. I'm so in my element when I'm there. And, I'm also using this as a stepping stone because at some point I plan to become an adjunct professor. And this will help to solidify my ability to be able to teach not one content, but two contents on the collegiate level. So I'm excited about that as well. But what I want to say to you today is that God has not given us the spirit of fear. I want you to continue to remember that there are some things that are attached to your purpose that are going to be uncomfortable for you when it's time for you to make that decision. That means that there are going to be some places that you have to go. There are going to be some people that you have to connect with. And those things are not going to be comfortable for you because they are going to be a part of your divine destiny. And that portion of your divine destiny is something that you don't have control over. So many of us are interested in being in control of what God has given us that we want to map out every little step. No, that's not the way that He operates. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So what that means is that you're not going to be able to see all the answers. You're just going to have the faith that God has already provided what you need when you get to the destination. And one of the things that I shared with you all, if you go back and you look at my video, I think I had on my blue GSU shirt. It was the last day that I did a video on that campus. If you really trust God, sometimes He wants you to be in the location where He's going to do the blessing. The blessing is already there waiting for you. That's good. The blessing is already there. The anointing that you need is already there, but you have to my pastor preached recently. He preached getting from here to there. Like, what does it take to move from this place to that place? And this right here, I know that when I get into this place after today, they get me orientated. I am in the building. Things for me are going to change. There are some things that I had to truly trust God for in this moment. And this is my season. This is the year of manifestation for me. I have to believe that. I have to trust it. And I have to know that God is going to then bring His word full circle in my life. And so when we say full circle, sometimes we say we want to do 360 degrees, but sometimes it's 180. We don't necessarily want Him to do it and put us back in the same place that we were in. We want Him to turn it around so that we're going in a different direction. And so this morning, this is a quickie. We're just going to hop on and get it. Okay. And you guys know that, typically I tie most things back to our relationships. This is the same way that you have to trust God in your relationship. You have to be willing to say, Lord, I give it to you. Lord, I give him to you. Lord, I give her to you. I cannot make the change, but Lord, you know their heart. You have the ability and the capacity to be able to change the heart of man where we cannot do that. What I know is that the man that is for me, I was thinking as I was driving here, I know that he's going to have a heart for the community. He's going to have a heart for people, because the things that I have been called to do is going to impact and change the community. It is going to impact and change the hearts of people. It is going to help to encourage them. And so I know that along his journey, wherever he is right now trying to figure out what it is that he's going to do for the community, how he can make change for it, how he can better man society and the world that we live in. You know, how can he give them a little bit more hope? And so my portion of what I will play in that is just going to be an additive to what he's already doing. It's going to be an additive to what he knows God has already called him to do. And he's not afraid to walk it out. That's the key part, because some people have the anointing, but they don't have the appointing. Oh, that's good. They have the anointing, but they don't have the appointing. They don't have the appointed time to say, this is my season to do exactly what God has told me to do. And a lot of times, if I'm completely honest with you, when you know that you're getting ready to walk out something that God has called you to do, you already know that it's not going to be a comfortable place for you. You already know that you're getting ready to face obstacles. You already know that it's going to be challenging. And so what I'm saying to you is that let today be your leap of faith day. If God has been calling you to do something, if he has mandated you and you know it, but you keep seeking the approval of everybody else, stop looking for man to give you the approval. Pray about it. Seek God's face, listen for his voice, and then once he gives you the answers, begin to walk it out. If I waited for the approval of people around me, I wouldn't be where I am today. And to be honest with you, a portion of why I am where I am today is because I have spent so many of my younger years looking for people to approve and to affirm me. No, and as you get older and you learn different things, and I saw just yesterday one of our childhood actors passed away. He was a year younger, actually 2 years younger than me. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, when you look at people that are leaving here in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and he was 54, you know, God bless his family and everyone that's attached to him. But in my mind, I just think, if I'm not going to do it now, then when am I going to do it? Am I going to wait until I'm 60? Am I waiting until I'm 70, till I'm 80? I figure like I can probably get a good 90 years out. So that's why I know me and Babe, we're going to have us a good 20 or 30 year run. Okay, I just had to throw that in there because y'all know I got to always bring it back to the relationship thing. But whatever you do, just remember that God has equipped you to go ahead and trust him, and that he will give you the strength that you need to take the leap of faith. So guys, I will check back in with y'all a little bit later, and I'll let you know how things go for me today. Just say a prayer for me and know that all is well. All right. Have a good one. Bye.